Blender Introduction Tutorials. In the last tutorial we had a look at a basic animation using the timeline down here. Now I want you to make sure you have deleted your monkey. I'm going to keep the auto keying turned off for the time being, and if you want you can just go new, general, start a new one, delete the cube. But basically what we want to do is we're going to add a path for our object to follow. So what we're going to do is, before we add a monkey or anything like that, we're going to go add curve, and in there when we do our curve we want a path. Now the path will just look like a big bold line, and it doesn't look like much at the moment. But what we're going to do is go to edit mode. Now what you will see in this is a bunch of dots. Alright, so what we can do with those dots is I can grab those and I can move them. So I'm just going to, I can go grab those individual dots and I can move these. And what this is doing is generating a path for me. Alright, so that's my path at the moment. I can also grab a dot and I can press E to extrude, and I can just sort of freehand it. Okay, so now I have a path. Now Blender 3 has gotten rid of, you used to be able to see the direction these were going in. I don't know why they got rid of that. It's really annoying. Anyway, I'll have to have a look and see if I can find out how to turn that back on. But anyway, there's my path for the moment. Now I'm going to add my monkey. Excuse me a sec. Okay, so I'm going to add my monkey in here, add mesh monkey, and there he is. And I'm going to join him to the path. So what I need to do is select the monkey first, then I hold down shift, and then I select the path second. Alright, you'll see the thing chosen first changes to a kind of pinkish orange color, and that one stays that orange color. Now here in the object, I am going to get it to track, not track, sorry, path. Where's the path? Parent, follow path. Right, parent, follow path. Now you can also use Control P, do the same thing. Pull up that menu. So we want follow path here. Now this has given us the start of my line. So over here, when I've parented this, this is the start of the line for the monkey. So what I want to do now is move the monkey to the starting line, and I want him right over that start point there, right over the middle. Now this is where I might find it handy to use this here, because I can, if I use the wireframe mode, I can see exactly how far it is to the center of that there. So here's my monkey, there's my path. Alright, I'm going back to solid mode. Now I'm going to press play and let's see what happens. So you see what's happening? It is following the path. Now we can, in here, we'll have a different menu in here. If we select our path now, we have a path menu. Now this one here should have some path animation. Now at the moment, you can see my animation goes for 250 frames, and this path is only 100 frames. So if I change that to 250, it means it will take 250 frames for the monkey to follow that path. Now if I pause this, I can still edit this path and it will alter the animation. So if I'm not happy with where it's moving, I can extrude it. It's moving him because it's got to do that all in 250 frames now. So now if I go back, he'll go around here and all the way around to the extra stuff we've done. Alright, so where could this be useful? Well, for example, if this guy was a fighter jet, we could have him following and create another path for an enemy to follow that. If we want to have a car driving down the road or something, we can create a motion path and direct exactly where we want the car to be going. So motion paths are very useful things for doing animation. So have a go at that. Try adding a second object You can try adding it to the same path, or you could try creating a second path and have another object following that path and see what you want to do. One last thing I will show you on this though, and this is a cool thing as well, you can animate the camera. So I'm going to animate the camera to track this. Now I could parent this to the path and have the camera follow the path as well. So then my camera would be following the monkey. But I can do another thing here. If I select the camera first, hold shift, then select the monkey, and I go up here to object and I go to track. You see this damp track constraint. When you click on that, it will point the camera at the object you've selected. So now when I run it, you'll see the camera is following the monkey. So what that means is that now if I go into my camera mode, wherever I am, the camera will be centered on the monkey. Very, very handy tool to have, because otherwise in the first few seconds this monkey would have just gone out of shot and I would have either had to have moved the camera manually or done something like that. So that's follow path animation. And that's it for the very basics of the Blender tutorials. That should be enough for you to be having a bit of a play with. I hope you've found them useful. In the next tutorial we'll go and do a little project. Okay, thank you very much.